This video was sponsored by PureVPN. Check them out in the link in the description below. Hey guys, it's Jeff, and today we are going to talk about hard resetting your iDevice. With iOS 11 came a feature called Emergency SOS, and that configuration has kind of screwed up the hard reset feature for most iPhones. Now, typically when you wanted to hard reset or put your phone into a DFU mode, you'd hold the power button and the home button, and that was kind of taken away when the home button didn't actually contain any physical buttons anymore. So when you hold that button when your phone is off, you can't feel anything. The taptic feedback is completely gone. So with the iPhone 7 and 7 Plus and now the 8 and 8 Plus, the method was holding the power button and the lower volume button until the reset feature or the hard reset would kind of activate, and you'd hold that until you saw the Apple logo. Your screen would go black and then you'd see the Apple logo and you'd release those two buttons. You'd continuously hold one of them to get into DFU mode, but that's besides the point. We'll get into that one later. If I held that any longer, the emergency SOS feature would start making very loud noises, so I didn't want to do that. But basically it would have a countdown, and once it reaches 0, it would contact emergency services, aka 911, or the number for emergency services in whichever country you are in. So now in iOS 11, there's a completely new method. It's actually quite easy, and it uses all of the available physical buttons, so it's quite easy to remember. Now, first things first, if you want to get into a DFU mode, you are going to want to have this lightning connector plugged into your device and the USB end plugged into your computer. Now, the only reason you use this method to get into a DFU mode is if your phone is unresponsive and it's not being seen by your computer. So you'd want to get into that DFU mode to get it readable by your device. Most people will be using the hard reset method, which is basically if your phone is lagging or it's crashed or you just want to hard reset your device. Mostly that's going to be used because I've run into that issue quite a bit now in iOS 11 where some things crash and I just have to get to a reset because it's lagging too much. So the method is actually quite easy. You're going to be using the top volume control button, the lower volume control button, and the power button. So you're going to do a quick press on the top, quick press on the bottom, and then a long hold on the power button. So I'm going to demonstrate that for you now. And we're going to do top press, lower press, and hold the power button. And you're going to want to release that power button when you see the Apple logo. It'll take quite a few seconds here to get back to that Apple logo. But as it pops up, we'll release that home button and the hard reset will be completed. And it should go back to your home screen. So it'll kind of go throughout the process here of getting back to that home screen and resetting. And there we go. So if you want to put your phone into a DFU mode, as I said, you need your cable plugged into your device and then into a computer. If you want to do that, all you have to do when that Apple logo comes back up is, since you quick press these two options, you're not going to be holding them. You're only going to be holding the power. So when that USB is plugged in, you want to continuously hold the power until DFU mode is activated. So guys, that's a quick tutorial on how to get into a DFU mode or do a hard reset on your iDevice in iOS 11. I thank you guys so much for watching. If this was helpful, please send us a like, share with your friends who might be interested, and definitely get subscribed for some more upcoming content and tutorials like these. Again, thank you guys so much for watching. Stay tuned, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.